Hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a couple months since I haven't been active here, but for 2019 my resolution was to be more active with my YouTube channel, just because I was going through my email and I saw some requests that I never saw before. So I thought, what a better way to get the year started than with a makeup tutorial. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more dramatic than I would normally do it. So and a disclaimer, I am gonna have to break up the video in about 2 parts just because YouTube won't let me upload anything more than 20 minutes and I'm honestly not that great at editing right now, so I'm sorry about the inconvenience if that is one for you. And I wanted to do kind of like a step-by-step tutorial. So I wanted to do like a full face, which I haven't done, and I wanted to start off with bare skin. It's cleansed, it's moisturized. I just got out of the shower, so if you guys are wondering, I moisturized with the Tatcha water cream. So let's just get into the tutorial. I always do my brows first. As you guys can see, I don't have much eyebrows to work with due to a waxing accident and a personal condition that I have that I don't grow much hair, so I have to kind of start from scratch. First thing that I do is I get the NYX eyebrow pencil. This one is my favorite because it's so long compared to other brushes. And it really allows me to do like strokes on my eyebrows without, you know, doing like little strokes. I just want to kind of get it all done in one go. And what I do my eyebrows with is the Brow by Benefit, and this is in the shade number 6. I really like dark eyebrows. I know a lot of people don't, but I really do. So it looks like this. It's had a lot of love. So the first thing that I do is I'm going to brush my eyebrows out on both sides here. And then I'm going to start by getting a good chunk of the brow. And I always start in the bottom rather than the top. It's just easier for me. And then I do like to extend my brow tail just a little bit further. It's just like what I've been feeling lately. So, and then I'm gonna go in with the top. One thing that I've also been doing is, if you guys have seen my previous videos, I used to like them really high and arched. So now what I'm trying to do is maintain them like more straight. I obviously still have an arch, but I just try not to overdo it like I used to. So once I get like better with editing, I can speed up this part here. So that's basically the shape that I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm not gonna show you guys how I carve out my eyebrows just because it's so basic. I think everyone knows how to do it by now. I will show you the products that I use just to kind of clean them up a little bit. I still like to do the Instagram brow. Some people don't like it. I like it. I just think it's easier for me because I don't have eyebrows than for me trying to like fondle around and see like how to make my 3 hairs that I have more feathery. So yeah, I think it's just preference. I see a lot of people that are gravitating more towards the more natural eyebrows, which is really nice. It just doesn't look good on me. And I'm super interested in like microblading because I don't want to have to go through this process every morning anymore. Okay, so I am going to finish this after it's carved out, but that's pretty much how I shape my eyebrows. The concealer that I use is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. And then to blend it out, I use an e.l.f. angled brush and a BH Cosmetics little fluffy blender brush. So after I finish my brows, I'll come back on camera and then I'll continue with the tutorial. Okay, so now that I'm done with my eyebrows, I went ahead and put the concealer all over my lid, and then I set it with just a nude eyeshadow. You can use whichever one you want. I used the Tarte in Bloom palette. So now what we're gonna do, since I'm gonna do a smoky eye, is I'm gonna get a fluffy brush. Yes, it's dirty. I need to wash them. I'm gonna get the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and I'm gonna use a transitional color, which is I'm probably gonna use burnt orange. As you guys could see, it's very well loved by me. It's literally the only transition shade that I ever like to use. So what I'm gonna do is just blend it all over my crease, and I do like to take it a little higher, just a little bit below the brow bone. And I don't really like blend carefully with this step. I kind of just do whatever. You don't have to be super careful with your transition color because it is supposed to be just like a little darker than your skin tone. You don't want it to be too dark. You just want it to look really nice and effortless. And I also like to blend some right in here in the inner corner because I am going to be applying black there. So okay, so that's a transition shade. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be applying a black gel eyeliner to my lid. So the black that I use is going to be more of a bolder kind of look. And I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Longwear gel eyeliner in black. And I just take the liner on my finger. I always like to use my finger as opposed to a brush. And I don't really apply it like in any particular way. I just want it on there. Like that. It's gonna look really funny when you first do it. But I think this is the secret to a really good black smoky eye is to have that black base under. And you don't have to use high-end products for this step. You can use whatever. I also sometimes use the NYX Black Bean pencil. I think that's what it's called, but it is black and I like that one too. The only reason I'm using the Bobbi Brown one is because I want it to last a little bit longer. It's pretty hot today, so just want to make sure it stays in place. And then for the star of the show, I'm going to be using my, sorry about the focus, it's being really weird, but I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Mothership. It actually doesn't say which mothership it is, so I'm sorry about that, but it's the one that looks like this. So this one, my boyfriend actually got it for me, and I almost cried at Sephora. Like, Pat McGrath eyeshadows are worth every single penny. They are just freaking amazing. So I'm gonna be doing kind of like a grunge look. So I'm gonna be going in with the black, as you see right there. And this black is so good, like, and I'm gonna use it to kind of set the lid. Like so. And the reason I like to set the lid is just, I really don't want the black to stay creamy. I don't know, I'm just not a fan of like leaving your eyeshadows without setting. For me, that's a recipe for disaster because I have oily eyelids. So you guys could do what you want, but that's just how I prefer to do it. So then I get a smaller brush. This one is from Morphe. It's the M433. It's slightly smaller than the one that I was using right now. So what I'm going to do is just dip into the black. And I'm going to start blending this into my crease. And the tip with a black smoky is that, girl, you just got to keep blending. Like, it's really just all about the blend. I personally don't think you can mess it up, but, and what I've been seeing in a lot of like Instagram posts is girls that actually do like a smoky eye without lashes. It looks pretty neat. So I'm gonna keep it pretty close to my lid right here, because I really want to take the time and build up the black. So as you guys can see, I'm starting to take it up a little higher. You don't want to start off high with a smoky eye. You want to keep it right in there, because if you do start too high, then when you blend, it's just going to turn into a huge mess. So what I recommend is patience, a lot of patience. You're probably going to become frustrated like midway and be like, oh, this is so ugly. But no, just keep blending. That's really just the secret to this. And I thought I wasn't going to do a winged eyeliner, but it's really not Rebecca if I don't do a wing. It's pretty much what I like live for. And I know a lot of people say like you shouldn't wear every look with a wing, but I don't know, it's just my eyes, to me they're small, and if I don't have like a wing, it just looks incomplete. But for you guys, for YouTube, I'm gonna try and give it a go today. I'm gonna feel so weird. And if any of you ladies or guys are watching this video and you're like, is the Pat McGrath really worth it? Absolutely, 100% yes. I was one of those people that was like, I want it for the aesthetic. You know, like, it looks amazing on your vanity. It's beautiful packaging. I mean, Pat McGrath has one of the best packaging ever. I mean, just look at that. The back is gold, and it has a huge mirror. And what I love about the Pat McGrath palettes is that they have like a weight to them. They're not like feather light. This feels really heavy, which to me feels luxurious. You know, like if you compare it to like a Morphe palette or something, like it's so nice. It's amazing, and just the quality of these eyeshadows are amazing. Personally, I tried these eyeshadows without primer because I was like, okay, I have to see if they perform by themselves without any kind of help, and it was bomb. If you guys want to see a video on it, please let me know in the comments, because I'll do another Pat McGrath look without primer or concealer or anything, just on bare lids, so you guys can really appreciate the eyeshadow on its own. So as you guys could see, I'm slowly working my way up, slowly. So now I feel comfortable with the black, and now I'm just gonna get the brush and just blend a little higher. Of course, you guys could keep adding black if you want it super dark. In my case, I think it looks fine just now. I don't really feel like I need to add any more black to it. So I'm just going to keep blending. And each time that I blend, I'm going to take it a little higher and a little higher. You really want this look to kind of connect to the brown that you first set on there. And I think there's something like so chic about blown out black. It just looks so good. So I definitely don't recommend this look for someone who's in a hurry in the morning. I think this is something that if you're going to a party, a date, anything like that, something that you can like take your time and sit down and blend, this would be a perfect look for it. It's not something you can rush, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to rush it right now just for the sake of the video, because girl, I know y'all are not trying to see me like blend forever. I'm gonna take a little bit more black just because I feel like I need it up here. And if you guys can hear that sound, it is my fan. It's extremely hot in my room, but it's cold outside. So I'm in that weird, like, am I hot? Am I cold? Don't really know what I'm doing. And also I'm going to be pre-filming about 5 or 6 videos today. I wanted to get as much done as I can right now that I'm off from work today. I just feel like that's what's working with my schedule the best, is to film a lot of videos in one day as opposed to like filming one video on like a Monday, a Sunday, something like that. I feel like this just works so much better for me, in my opinion. But so if you guys see this black hoodie in multiple videos, you know why. So what I'm trying to do is just kind of smoke it out a little bit here. For some reason, I just woke up with this look in mind. If I tell you guys what inspired me, you're gonna like die laughing. I was in Hot Topic and I saw a shirt and I was like, oh my god, this is a makeup look, and I just have to do it. So as you guys can see too, there is absolutely no fallout from these eyeshadows. Another plus. If fallout makes you like upset, me personally, I don't care for it, but it's great if I don't have it because I don't have to like go in with like a makeup wipe. So as you guys can see, it's starting to look like it's meshed in with that light brown in there. This one still needs a little bit more work, but I'm gonna actually get off camera and continue to blend, and then I'll get back and show you guys the finished product. Okay, so I went ahead and completed my face off camera just because I feel like it would be a little time consuming. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the look for you guys. What I'm gonna do is I already applied mascara, getting it ready for false lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the blending brush, and I'm gonna get the black, and I'm going to heavily smoke out the lower lash line because I want this look to be pretty dramatic. Pretty goth. Do you guys ever do like a really weird face when you're like doing your lower lash line? You're like, so like I said, smoking it out heavily. I want it to be really dark because what we're gonna do is add a pop of color to it. That green, it's actually coming off as pretty yellow on camera, but I'm really sorry about the focusing issues, but it's actually like a lime dirty green. Oh, I love it. Or I'm gonna do a last minute switch just because I feel like it wouldn't really go good with the look. I'm all over the place today. You guys are gonna definitely have to excuse that. So I'm gonna add a touch of that pink. And I'm not done with the smoky eye because I don't want my white ass waterline showing up on there. I want it to be as black as possible. As black as one's soul. So you guys can see. I'm gonna try and get in closer. It's like that pop of pink. I think I saw Kylie Jenner use something like this. And I'm just gonna keep adding it. And you guys, this camera is not doing it justice. It looks so beautiful in person. I can't wait until this looks finished. And if you guys are wondering, it is this pink right there. I really do need to invest in a better phone or camera. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. My lashes are still drying, but I actually really love it. I'm gonna try and get you guys closer here. Yep. So I love the pink because if you guys can see, it has like a little like olive reflect in there. And of course you guys can add lipstick, but I don't like lipstick. So you can add whatever you want, but this was my finished look. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more tutorials, please let me know and I'll get to that for you guys. Talk to you guys later.